Hello, everybody. My name is Drake Hager, and today I'm going to be demoing and showing off my website, ShopTcg. ShopTcg is an online duo website for either buying TCG trading card game related products or scheduling slash seeing public TCG related events scheduled for around your area. Now, some of the core functionality of this website is the online shop for trading card game products with cart and session operations. Uh, you can look for public events scheduled by store owners that have been properly authenticated by admins of the site. There's account registry and login operations through ASP identity. Store owner and admin roles to authorize different actions throughout the website. You can go through the process of registering yourself as a store owner to schedule your own events after authentication. And admin privileges that allow you to see, update, create, delete all types of data throughout the website. So just the shop items, the stores and their owners, and the events that have been scheduled. Now, some of the technologies that this website utilizes are HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, ASP.NET Core MVC, Microsoft.Entity Framework Core, SQL Server Database and Querying, SMTP email operations for sending emails, and Microsoft Identity for account login and registration. Now for the website demonstration of ShopTcg. This is what the home/landing page looks like. As you can see, this is what a user who is not logged in will see. This is 3 of the events that have been scheduled, and these are just tests. But as you can see, it comes with a date, a description, a name of the store, and a location of the store. And if you scroll down, you'll see a list of products that you can choose from. You can change the amount that you wish to buy or anything like that. You come up here to the shop, you'll see the bigger list of products with pagination. You can come here and put in a number of items that you wish to buy. However, you do need to be logged in order to actually go through and add something to your cart. Comes with search features. If I just want to look for play boosters, I can look for all of them in a playmat. And then you can come to the events and take a look at all of the events that will be or that have been scheduled by shop owners. You can click this to view the people that are going to the event. And you can mark yourself as going, but only if you're logged in. Then I will come up here and log myself in. And as you can see, this pop-up will show up. This is the registration for actually certifying yourself as a store owner on the website. Put in your credentials, not your credentials, just in your information. Oops. And you submit that. And it says request submitted successfully. What that does is it actually sends an email to me, and I can verify if you are actually the store owner of that store that you claim. And if you are, I will use my admin privileges, which I'll show off later, to make you a store owner of the website. However, before that, you can see that since I'm logged in, I can put in a number of packs that I wish to order and add them to the cart. And up here, it stores them in the cart, which you can look at here. Don't actually want to buy that much. But, yep, you can put in a whole list, go to different parts of the website, and it will save your cart session throughout the entire website. And then you can place the order here. It'll put you into a list of all of the orders that your user has made, and it'll pile them up here. This is an example of the email that the registration form will send. As you can see, it just displays all the information that you put inside of the form, the email, the phone number, and that allows me to contact you and see if you actually are the owner that you claim of the store. And if that is the case, then I can verify you with my admin privilege and give you the store owner role. As you can see now, I've logged into my admin account. So that gives me access to different parts of the website. Since this account is also the role of store owner, I have the ability to add my own website. Or not my own website, my own event. It autofills the name, so that's why it's whited out here. And then you can select your store, give a name to your event. Let's do Magic Tournament. Oops. A Magic Tournament. No, I was close. Set a date. You can't set a date for any event that's in the past, only in the future. And choose an event image to, we'll just do this, to display up at the top of the event. And as you can see, it's right here. I can view the people going and it will mark me as the one running of the event. And it also gives me the option to remove other people that have marked themselves as going for my event. And then we can come over here and check out the admin section. The admin section gives you a comprehensive list of all the users and the roles and gives you the option to add them to each specific role or remove them from each specific role. Also gives you the option to delete any of the users. Filbert Bart here, we can delete him, I mean he's gone. It also gives you a comprehensive list of all of the shop items that are available in the store section. And it gives you the option to update or delete any of these items with the admin privilege, as well as add a new one for yourself. And then you get a list of all the stores that have been added and linked to the store owners of the website. You can add your own store, but this is only recommended for whenever a store owner has contacted the website and asked for their store to be put into the website. So the admin gets all types of different privileges. And as you see here, it does not allow you to look at the cart while it is empty. You have to add a product to the cart. Come up here and look. Place the order, and since I have ordered some things in the past, it will actually show all of the orders that I've made at the same time and from this one page. Now for the code demonstration, I'm going to start off with the home controller, the controller that basically contains all of the methods for the index page of the website. Now I'm going to start off with all of these up here. This top one is the application DB context, which links it to the database. All of these are repositories, which if you come over here to the repository class, shows that it also links the context to the DB set or the database set. And all of these methods down here are the CRUD operations, but done asynchronously, such as dbset add async the entity that will be passed through, and it saves the changes synchronously as well. And these right here are the identity managers, the user manager and the role manager, which are used for the methods that contain the user that's currently logged in or the roles that user would have. Now you come down here to the index method. You can see I have the event and all of these methods here, such as the include, order by, take, which limits the number to, as you can see, it limits the number of events that are shown on the homepage to 3 and the number of products that are displayed on the homepage to 6, or 3 each for packs and accessories. And it links them all into this one big view model that I can show here. These are never validated, and it's just a list of shop items, the shop accessories, the packs, and the events, as well as the total price. And then I will also be storing the events inside of a view bag so that I can easily access the store inside of them. And then I return the view with the shop items or the shop view models to the index view, which is right here. And as you can see, this view, it takes the shop view model and uses it throughout the entire website to display all the information. And you can come here, you see the Jumbotron and this if statement with the sign-in manager for the identity looks to see if the user is currently signed in. If they are, then it displays the option to click the button to access the register store owner page of the website. And that's why you weren't able to see it whenever you were not logged in. This for each loop circles through the entire shop view model for all of throughout that big list of events that I have. And it displays a card for each of them with all of the information. And if you come down here, it'll do the same thing for the packs at a limit of 3, and the accessories also at a limit of 3. It displays all the information with a custom font. And if you wanted to see one of my models, this is the packs model. Just some simple validation, making sure some things are required. These are for the admins when they are adding new packs. Come down here, this is for the image. This is also for the image, and it will put in a blank placeholder if no image is set. The pack count and the slug are also optional. Now I wanted to demonstrate some database interaction in my website. As you can see, I can come here to stores and I'll demonstrate adding a new store such as card land at 1234 Card Street. And it will allow you to click throughout a list of all of the users that are registered throughout the website to pick the right one. We'll do user and create a store. So that, right here. That adds it to the list, which means that it's put inside the database. Another thing to show is an accessory being added, such as thing, price of $222.
an image. I'll just use the same image and count of 1. Submit. And that will come down here and it will add it to the list, which adds it to the database. And then I wanted to come down here and talk about the migrations that I did throughout the website, because as you can see, there was a lot of them. The first one, to start off, migration 1, added the ASP identity to the website, as well as a bunch of other things. It created the table for all of the different models that I had, such as packs, shop accessories, the users table, the cart table. Created all of them in the first migration. And then the second migration, those after this, were mostly just fixes. Every time you update a model, one of these models here, you have to add a migration to fix it inside of the database. Some challenges that I faced while I was going throughout this project was definitely the many-to-many relationship and figuring out how to work on it from both sides. That was definitely a big challenge for me, as well as constructing the ERD that I made. I can show that real quick. So I constructed this ERD based on the website. As you can see, there's a many-to-many relationship. Whoops. There's a many-to-many relationship between the users of the website and the events, and it is connected by the users to events table or a join table. Because there can be many users entering or going to one event, as well as one user creating many events, or a store owner creating many events. And it also comes through here to demonstrate the shop accessories and the packs going into the shop items, coming up and being stored in the cart. So that was definitely a big challenge for me, wrapping my head around this whole thing at one time. And some of the lessons that I learned, I definitely learned a lot, I would say. The biggest lesson for me that I learned is to just take my time, as well as not taking too much time. But learning is definitely a process, and you definitely have to take it at your own pace. In conclusion, ShopTcg is a TCG-related e-commerce website with admin and store owner capabilities, as well as an event tracker and documenter for store owners who have registered themselves through the website. Some future enhancements that I plan to make would be to implement a Google Maps API to have an easier time locating and discovering new TCGs or TCG shops or local game stores around your area. I appreciate you taking your time to watch this video, and have a good one.